You're in it. It's heated. You're just going bam, bam. You're throwing the punches at him. You're throwing the knees. And you're getting hit. Let's say someone's on you and they're hitting you. Do you actually know what's going on? Or is it purely reflexive? Like, are you able to, in that split second, can you process things?
You know what you're doing. You know what's going on. You're processing.
How much is processing? How much is reflexive?
Usually, like when you get an exchange, the fast exchange.
The fast exchange.
Like if we get boom, we get something, and we start fast exchange. Yep. It's reaction. You're reacting.
Got it.
You're reacting fast. With someone on top pounding on you and you're down, that's thinking. You can see it coming. It's taking. That's not a quick pop, 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 pop. Like an exchange, I mean, like someone throws something, you counter, and then you counter, pop, 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 and then you start thinking again. I mean, it's really quick. Those little quick reaction moves.
And in that moment,
like when I fought Vitor Belfort, he finally came after me in the third round because they were telling me he had to win the round. He came at me, and we went boom, 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 boom. I sat him on his ass with a right hand. Mm-hmm. That was just a counter. I was reacting to him coming straight at me. It's a step up, pop, 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 bang. That was just something that went through and did.
You have one of the best knockouts of all time. If you want to watch highlights, knockout highlights, just type in Chuck Liddell knockout highlights. It's nonstop. You can watch them and they're incredible. But the thing I want to know about, like in the business world, sometimes in the business world you get hit, okay? And in that moment, you can't teach a dog fight to somebody. If you got the fight, you got the fight. Sometimes you see in your world, somebody gets hit and they back down and back up and they don't come back to fight. Is that instinct? Is that fear? Is that not lack of dog fight? Do you see that as a coach or something?
I see it all the time. I say this all the time with striking. Like I'll say, that guy doesn't like to get hit. Everyone goes, what do you mean? No one likes to get hit. Yeah. No. But what I mean by that is he's unnecessarily afraid of getting hit. He's pulling his head out like this. He's not reacting the way he should.
Can that be changed? From your years of watching a bunch of fighters, can that actually be changed for somebody?
I've never tried to change that. I mean, it's a funny question because I used to always think mental toughness, you either have it or you don't. But I did a lot of studying on teaching it. And, I think part of it was for me, when he came to me, by the time he came to me, if you weren't mentally tough, I didn't want it. It's too late. I don't want it. I'm not going to waste my time trying to teach you how to be tough.
So I guess the question would be more this way. Go back to when you were in high school, where a guy was maybe at your level, or college, where you were competing and you said, this guy's he's pretty solid when I fight this guy. But his mental and emotional toughness was a little bit less than yours. Did you see somebody like that and said that guy never made it past a certain level and you kept continuing to grow?
Oh, for sure. When you put under that pressure, you have two choices, really. You break and fold, or you come out fighting. If you're gonna succeed in I think about anything, you need to be that guy that comes out fighting. Tito tapped his strikes one time. Funny story. So we were in a party talking about it, and I forgot that he had tapped his strikes when he fought Frank Shamrock. We were talking about this other guy that had tapped to Vanderlei Silva, and I was like, to strikes. He was getting struck and he tapped. I'm like, man, what a pussy. Man, can you believe that guy's tapped his strikes? If you can think to tap, you can think to defend yourself and try to get out of it, can't you? And I go, I didn't realize, I was talking to Tito, and Tito said that, I'm like, oh, sorry. We kind of walked out, and I'm like, oh shit, he tapped his strikes. And
in that moment, you didn't know, you didn't think about it.
I didn't think, I forgot that he had tapped his strikes in that fight, because when they stopped that fight, I went nuts, because that was right when I first started training him, when he was helping him train and get ready for fight, was before he fought Frank Shamrock. And I was on the side, and I didn't see him tap. I went nuts that they stopped the fight. But no, it's almost over. He already won. He won all the. He won the rounds up to the end, and that round was almost over. And I'm like, oh no, you can't stop the fight. Why are you stopping? He's not hurt. But then someone told me he tapped. I'm like, oh, he tapped. How?
Have you ever tapped?
No.